Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina if you're just tuning in for the first time. And I don't know about you, but 2024's Christmas holiday season is definitely my favorite. Out of every year, it has been so magical. We have had so much fun giving you tours and decorating and celebrating, and it has been pure bliss. But the time is imminent in which we will be undecorating the house. And I see a lot of people making some pretty big mistakes undecorating after the holidays. People say all the time that they get the blues, they feel really depressed, they feel sad, and people just go through a rush of all kinds of emotions. And so today I wanted to share with you my top tips for undecorating after the holidays that will really dispel that feeling of the blues and will really dispel the, how would you describe it? Like, it feels like all the life just kind of gets sucked out of the house. We're gonna talk about ways in which you can decorate your home post-holidays and really just capture this warmth and light and coziness. And maybe it'll be the first time you ever do this for yourself, but really create a winter home that you absolutely love and enjoy. So I hope you're gonna leave this video feeling super inspired today. I hope you'll hit subscribe. We would love for you to become a subscriber of our channel. That way when you hop onto YouTube, you're gonna see us sitting in your subscriptions and you'll know when a new video has landed. So all right guys, let's jump into today's video. Cheers. Yeah, she's gotta put that down. So let's talk about the biggest mistake that most people make, and that is they undecorate too early. A lot of times I see people undecorating the day after Christmas. I mean, the leftovers are still sitting in the fridge. Why are you so determined to take it down? Now, I do understand that a lot of times people do have time off between maybe Christmas and New Year's, and you're trying to get it done. I so completely understand that, but I would say try to slow it down as much as you can. I suggest that you take the time and really unwind and just actually sit and enjoy your decorations. That's what we try to do every year, because I used to be one of those people that would undecorate really early. And actually it's because of a lot of you guys, a lot of you saying, oh no, we wait until after the King's Day, right, in January. A lot of you were saying, no, not in a rush, I want to enjoy it. And I'm like, let's do something different. And so in the last couple years, we've actually kept it up. And it's hard because I'm like, oh, I'm getting to redecorate, and I'm like, it's also a chore. So the opposite is a lot of people do tend to delay it. That's a bit of a mistake too. You don't want to wait until March to take it all down either. But I do think that slowing down just a little bit and just celebrating the season and its fullness and really enjoying your decorations would be the biggest mistake it's so easy to avoid. And I think it'll just have such a huge impact on your life. And I think you'll just really enjoy the season. Kind of on that same note, this is a good time to definitely try to pamper yourself. This is the perfect excuse to sit on the sofa and to really pamper yourself with hot chocolates and, if it's gonna be, I don't know, a champagne or a cocktail in front of the fire, and just relax. Sit with your cozy blankets and just totally unwind. Pamper yourself. Don't be in such a rush to get it all done and to just whirlwind your way through it. Another way that I love to slow things down, had to go grab my blooming off of my desk because This time of year, we all end up just so worn out and a little bit run down. And one of my favorite ways to pamper myself is with my blooming. They do happen to be today's video sponsor. And I think I think a lot of you do own one of these because we sell them out every single time I mention them, but it is truly amazing. Let me just turn this thing on. Absolutely love my blooming because it uses microcurrent and it reduces swelling, which is really nice after the holidays because we're all eating treats and things and we get swelling in our faces. This actually works. I know you guys have heard me talk about it quite a bit, but it sells out every time. So I think you must love it as much as I do because it is just absolutely wonderful. A few little swipes of this and I can instantaneously feel the difference between one side to the next. It's actually extraordinary. That is truly, truly extraordinary. I love the fact that it uses microcurrent. It can trim down your jawline, reduces signs of aging, all the fine lines. It also gives you an instantaneous massage that feels amazing. I'm like, oh, let's just keep going with this. Can you guys see? Look at my jawline. Look at the jawline. You can do this 3 to 5 times a week for about 3 minutes or so, 3 to 5 minutes. It is going to transform your skin. This is the best sale of the season and it's only gonna last for 24 hours and for the first 50 people. Normally the Blooming Face Pro 2 is $300. Now it's only gonna be $200. And if you buy a second one, you'll get 50% off of the second one. So that way you can gift this to a friend, a spouse, a partner. There's so many people who will really enjoy this and it's something that they'll really enjoy throughout the year. And so yeah, I will definitely leave everything linked up down below. Just remember with Blooming, if you're not satisfied with your results, you don't pay, they give you a full refund. They promise that because, you know, they wouldn't stay in business, right? If the product wasn't amazing, and it just is. So I'll have everything linked down below. You don't need a code, you just need to use my link that's down below in the description box. Thank you again to Blooming for being our video sponsor. Let's talk about some more mistakes that you might be making that are really easy fixes. So one of the things I've learned over the years is to be organized. And when we were first married, I would try to put all the ornaments back in their original boxes. And then as we've gotten a lot more decorations over the years, it's just too hard to try to do that. So what I've done over the years, I've tried a few different things. My favorite method has ended up being these little boxes that I bought off of Amazon. They're really nice cloth boxes, and inside you can see that I have got ornaments and paper. I found this to be the easiest way to store everything. I've also got this box. Let me show you how these work. These are really inexpensive. Get them off of Amazon. Keep them for life, right? You can just add more to it each year. Inside, you've got some of these little dividers. So you can divide up each level as much or as little as you need to. And inside, you can see how it's got the little dividers. So I bought a bunch of these, and I really do like these. Which one do I like better? I don't know. This one is nice if you like to just literally pop them in and you don't have to put any paper with them. But the other one is nice because if you've got bigger ornaments or bigger decorations, you can put all of it in there. So I guess I've ended up using both, if I'm being really honest. So these are really nice because they also have the handles on them, so they're really easy to carry up and down the stairs if you're storing in your basement or maybe in your attic. Yeah, really, really nice. And they come in lots of different sizes as well. So I will definitely leave a link for you down below. But let me show you the box one more time because these do have the handles as well. And then I just order the paper in bulk off of Amazon and then we'll just rewrap everything. The organization does not end there though, because I also have got a few of these organizers that are really, really helpful. These wreath bags help tremendously with putting everything away. You can see how we've even tucked some of the extra hooks in here. We've put garland into them. So what I'll do is, and I can kind of show you, I had a few wreaths that I didn't end up using and they're sitting in here. And then what we did is we wrapped the garland into the center. So we really had these completely packed out. And then we threw the hooks in here as well so that everything was in here and we knew exactly where to find it. So that was really, really helpful while undecorating to really get everything organized so that the next year you're just like, I love you just a little extra. You'll be patting yourself on the back and be like, you're awesome, I love you. So yeah, definitely the wreath bags, really, really helpful. The other thing that I have is the wrapping paper organizer. This baby is awesome. And I looked at quite a few and I ended up loving this one the most. And I'll tell you why. Some of the ones that are upright, I don't know, like you can't store in them as well. I'll leave a link for those because those are really good too if you just really want the plastic storage. But these are really nice because inside of here, can you guys see? It's got the little, hang on. This one's not belted in. You can actually belt, hang on, let me go. You can see here where every year the kids get special wrapping paper on Christmas. And so yeah, here's the secret. We use lots of color in our house on Christmas morning per kid and everything. So we've got quite a bit, but it is nice because you can belt it all in here. You can really pack this thing out. And then on the little, I was gonna say door. It's like a little door, it opens up here. You could also store your tags and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, normally I've already taken all of that out. So I took the tags out because I'm wrapping right now. But yeah, I had the tags in here. You can put a set of scissors, those little tape dispensers. If you do not have one of the little tape dispensers that attaches to your arm, you are missing out. It is so good. And I've got my whole wrapping paper section set up right now. But these little organizers really help you to store everything. And then they just stack really nicely. And then you just simply zip them up. So it has made finding the wrapping paper so much easier. It's very easy to carry. It's awesome. So definitely get yourself organized. I've got one more little thing. One of the things that we did last year is that Jack went out and got just a little toolbox. And so this year when we were ready to go, it was so convenient because he calls it his Christmas toolbox. And so he kept in here all of the little things that we needed in order to set Christmas up. So as you're taking it down, you might find yourself wanting to use some gloves. I highly recommend having some gloves as you're taking down all of your greenery. It will help save your hands from really getting dried out and really kind of cut up. So we have a couple sets of gloves in here. We've got batteries in here. We've got more of the hooks. We've got the big ones and the little ones. We've got box cutters. We've got the little Velcro, that's what it's called, Velcro. We've got the Velcro that we used in order to attach garlands to the banister. We've got baker's twine attached to a hook. And then down in here, you can see where we've got extra hooks. And I thought this was actually really genius. Oh, he's got twist ties, those things. What are those things called? Yep, he's got little twist ties in here. He's got some greenery wiring, and he must have it out somewhere. Nope, here it is. He bought these little dividers off of Amazon and put all of the extra light bulbs in here. I personally think that this is one of his most ingenious ideas. And Jack's not normally a super organized person, but this has helped him to be a lot more organized and has really helped us to where we can really just get to everything. So when you're undecorating, just try to get everything really organized for the next year. And then it just stores away really nicely on your shelves and you don't have a big mess to deal with. And it is awesome. Biggest mistake that people make for sure is that they strip the house out of all the trees and all the lights, and it becomes very depressing. So a lot of people have the January blues because the holidays are over, they're back to eating salads. I personally really like salads, but it seems to make me very unpopular. I don't know. But you know, it's like, oh, we've all been indulging and having a lot of fun, and now we have to take the Christmas lights out and all the greenery is gone and it just feels soulless and we're eating salads and it's just very sad. I mean, doesn't that get you excited about undecorating? I know. But I think that there's a few solutions to that feeling that all the life has been stripped away. So let me kind of go through each of these. So one of the biggest things is that when you take the greenery out and you're taking all of your greens down off of your fireplace, I have in the past tried to leave some of that and it just feels wrong. It just feels so wrong. I have tried to leave that thinking it's wintry. I just can't do it. So I think leaving it up just ends up being a mistake because it just feels like something lingering that should just move on. So I would suggest do pack away all that greenery, but replace it with something else. So I really like eucalyptus. I like bringing in the moss. You guys have seen my moss bowls a million times. There we go, moss bowls. Bring in some moss. We've got the beautiful orchid bowl in the dining room. I am planning on making more of those for January. I'm gonna make more orchid bowls. You could use the faux ones or you could use real. But either way, that really will help you add a lot of green back into your space. You could do paper whites as well. You could have little planters with them in there. You could buy yourself some flowers for January and just have a nice bouquet. If you aren't in a really snowy part of the world, you could go outside and clip some greenery off of your bushes and things and fill some of your vases, but you really should replace the greenery in your home. I suggest also with the tree, take the tree out, but put in another tree in its place. So my favorites are the eucalyptus tree and the olive tree. I think, oh, and the fiddle fig. I really like those three an awful lot. I do also like philodendron, especially as a tree. Those are really beautiful. A money tree is a great idea. There's a lot of different ones out there. I will share the ones that I've bought off of Amazon because those are definitely the most affordable, but places like Crate and Barrel and CB2 have a little bit more variety in West Elm. I will leave some links for you guys because I think being excited and being prepared will help you be excited about something new that's coming, that fresh feeling. That's what I do get excited about. I mean, I'm dreading taking it down, but then I'm really pumped about redecorating. I just love to restyle up a room. So I just try to get myself excited about what's gonna come next. The other thing you're gonna be doing is taking a lot of the ornaments out of the bowls and things like that. So instead, add back a bowl of pears, maybe some lemons or oranges, right? Try to, limes, avocados, things like that will really help you to add the green back. I was gonna say the moss balls and I was gonna show you, and I don't have any moss balls out right now, but the moss balls are another personal favorite that will help you refill the bowls and the spaces that once had greenery and ornaments on all of that in it. And it's a really good way of really creating that feeling that something's really fresh and really will feel alive. I think that's super important. The other thing is that you're taking a lot of the lighting out, and oh my gosh, have we ever enjoyed this tree. We have enjoyed this tree so much. I'll leave it linked just in case it comes back in stock because I would definitely buy another one, or yeah, no, I would actually buy another one and put it away for next year if they came back in stock. So I'll leave it linked up just in case it comes back into stock. But when you're not just taking out the greenery, you're also taking out the lighting. And the lighting for that, this year, we just went crazy with the lighting and we have felt the room just feels so ambient at night and it's just beautiful. You're also taking down all the exterior lights, right? Like all lighting's leaving. So don't make the mistake of not replacing any of it. So easy ways would be to just add in some table lamps, some floor lamps. You could add in some art lights as well. I think also bringing in your candles, make sure throughout the winter that this is not a good place for me to stand. I'm gonna take that tree out, guys. It's going down. All right, but I do think that lighting your candles this time of year is so important for being able to not only creating the light and the ambiance, but also it can be fragrance as well. A lot of times people stop burning their candles after Christmas. Don't do that. All those Christmas candles that you got, just keep burning them. Burn them throughout winter. The winter whites, you guys know, I've been obsessed with this little baby, the wood fire. This is a winter scent to me. The packaging is so beautiful and you can keep these things in your home. Don't feel like you have to take every single thing out of your home that made it feel festive. I also would say that I think finding some fresh inspiration for a winter home is something that's got me really excited about giving the house like the rest of winter season, giving it just a refresh and really just prepping it. And I am so excited about it because I have been literally pinning a million different pins for the chalet style. I'm like, this is the epitome to me of what an ideal winter inspiration would be. Now, obviously, I live in Atlanta, so I don't live in Colorado or, I don't know, Switzerland or somewhere where I would have a chalet, but I can take a lot of the inspiration from that. So I was looking at the cozy pillows on the sofa, the fur blankets, definitely keep those. If you've not gotten yourself a teddy bear blanket, you should get one of those as well because they're so cuddly. So plan on making a few little switches like that and bring in some warmth into your home. I think I must be so weird because I really love January and February. I love that cozy hibernation season when you've been so busy and all this stuff is going on, and now you can just stay in, play games, stock your cabinet. I have a cabinet over here. Why don't we go on a little field trip and I will share with you the little games area that I have. Down here, let me get down here for a minute and open this cabinet. And I have no idea what to expect here, but okay. I'm like, oh boy, what have I got going on? Okay, down here, we have an entire shelf of games. I also have a section downstairs in the basement that has all the really big board games. I found that the kids were getting to where they didn't want to play those as much. So at the moment, we actually have the little alcohol up here because we like to use that in those little fire pits, the little flame, the like tabletop flame things. Those are awesome and we've been using that a lot. I've also got some extra pillar candles in here. Look at how I've got them all stashed in here. This other cabinet over here, I'll show that to you in just a second, is loaded with candles. So basically we are prepared. We have games and this is like the cozy section of our house. And yep, we're ready for entertaining. We've got lots of coasters kind of tucked in here. One of my favorite things actually are these little table topics. They are so nice because they've got little questions that are just like a little cue for conversation. So this one says, is your mind more open or closed? Answer down in the comments for me. I would love if you guys answer that for me. I would say personally, my mind is more open than closed. I'm always open to new ideas and new thoughts, and that probably does not surprise you. Down here, we've also got, oh, this is a really good one. The Cards Against Humanity, the family edition is really good. The glow in the dark box, we've got that. This is such a silly little game, but the kids really love this one. Let's see if I can get this out without making too big of a mess. Meme the game is so much fun where you match the memes up and everybody has like these cards and they have to, on a Sunday night, me on a Sunday night, and then you have these little cards in your hand and which one might be you on a Sunday night, doing your hair, you know, this guy, I don't know. But you've got the cards and you match it up and it's really funny and fun. And so we'll pop popcorn and make the hot chocolates and hang out. And I guess that's why for me, here because you know you have time at home and the kids it's cold and you know for us our kids will be indoors more than usual and so we just have a lot of fun. Sounds Fishy's another really good one. Do You Really Know Your Family is a newer one that we just got, really fun, and it's just we just have a blast. And then our son Landon, his favorite is Uno, so we've got like Uno Dare and a whole bunch of Unos. So yeah, just a bunch of different games. Back here, you can see that I have a ton of candles. It's a little bit disorganized at the moment. I've got some of my favorite boxes from items that when the boxes are so nice, I have such a hard time getting rid of them. And all the George Jensen comes beautifully wrapped. Got their little coaster set this year and it's just stunning. But basically I have a bunch of candles sitting in here. And so we are stocked in, ooh, photo ball. This one, I'm hoping that one comes underneath the tree for me because I love this one too. It's got like that really nice foresty, woodsy smell. And I've got another balsam and cedar, which we can burn right throughout the season. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So yeah, I've got a stash. So I am ready. I've also got the drawer back there. So quite a few things that we like to have. It's just kind of like we are ready to have a really fun time throughout the winter. So, all right, let's head back over. I hope that I've left you feeling super inspired and excited about what is coming next. Let's get these ornaments down. Let's do something new. We're gonna have a whole new winter home tour coming up very soon, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for these next few months. I do not want to rush them at all. I absolutely love this time of year. So I hope I've left you feeling super encouraged and inspired to enjoy undecorating after the holidays. So I hope you'll hit subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you check out that link from Blooming as well. And thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye for now.